Hello and welcome to The Power Grid, the podcast that helps you build reliability in your electrical system and gives you confidence in power. I'm Brain Branigan with Power Protection Products, where we have been solving power quality problems for almost 30 years. Let me tell you the story of how Power Protection Products came to be. It was the late 90s, and the computers and the technology was growing by leaps and bounds. Everybody wanted to get into technology, and one way that we found that we could get into technology was by protecting the power. We weren't computer programmers, we didn't know how to write code, but we knew that these computers and all this technology was going to need to stay on all the time. So we created this company called Power Protection Products. We modeled ourselves after somebody that was very successful in the gold rush of the 1800s. He wasn't mining for gold. He was actually selling blue jeans to the miners. And his name was Levi Strauss, and we're wearing his blue jeans to this day. We thought that by putting ourselves in a position of protecting the power, we were providing the blue jeans to the information age and the growth of technology. And the more that they actually replaced people with computers and processes and automation, the more they were going to need this power protected. And that's how Power Protection Products started. One of our first customers was with a railroad. The railroad had tracks going all over the country, and along these tracks they had what they called microwave sites. Today we call them cell sites, but back then we didn't know what a cell site was. These microwave sites tracked where the trains were going, what they were doing, when they were estimated to arrive, and they were very critical to the operation of the railroad. The problem was every time a thunderstorm would come through Texas or Oklahoma, a power problem would occur on these microwave sites. They would have to stop the trains and send somebody out to go fix the power quality problem. We went in there and told them that we could solve these problems with power quality protection products. We could solve these problems with surge protection. So they gave us a test, put our equipment on some of their cell sites, and the next time thunderstorms came through, these cell sites were the only ones that stayed up and running, and all the other ones were down. So they knew they had a need to put these in all the other locations along the railroad tracks. And to this day, they continue to do that. Another customer was a water treatment plant. The facility manager of the water treatment plant would pull his hair out every time a thunderstorm came by because he knew he was going to have problems with some of his automated equipment out in the field. It could be a flow meter or a valve out on a levee, or it could be a control cabinet along a pipe, and he just knew that as soon as a thunderstorm came over, he was going to lose circuit boards or lose equipment. And we went there and showed them exactly where to put protection, how to protect the power, and continue to put surge suppression in the entire electrical system. And to this day now, he swears that he doesn't even know when it's raining. Doesn't bother him a bit. One of the common threads of our company was the need for education. Whether it was a contractor, an engineer, or a facility manager, they wanted to be educated on what was available for protecting the power. So we opened up Power Quality University. Power Quality University became our way of giving back to the electrical industry. Free education on a variety of power quality related subjects. These seminars included hands-on examples, testing, training, demonstrations. Sometimes our classroom was the only opportunity a student would have to see or hold a surge protector or a power meter. And that leads us to where we are today with you on this podcast. This podcast is designed to help you, and our extensive library of webinars, courses, and resources will be at your fingertips every week in the show notes of every episode. Thanks for joining us, and keep listening as our next 2 full-length episodes are now out for you to listen to.